Welcome back, guys, to another Back and Bogies video. Today, me and Tyler are sitting here. We're going to do a little what's in the bag starting in 2023.
Back in the Caddy Shack.
Yeah, back in the Caddy Shack. We haven't been here in a while, since probably we first started talking about doing this. I think was the first time we really took any videos in here, did anything.
Well, the Caddy Shack's been in the rough draft for a long time.
Yeah.
But it's finally coming around. I mean, we got our little studio corner, which I'm pretty stoked about.
Yeah.
I mean, we just made this today as we're filming.
Yeah.
I mean, you came in here and helped me clean up. And,
Tyler's been busting it out all day. Unfortunately, I had to work this morning, so.
But moved a bunch of stuff around. Got the TV set up. So here soon, we're gonna have some of our videos going on in the background while we're talking some of our intros. And this is probably where we're gonna be doing our podcast. So pretty excited about it. Liking where it's coming. Next thing obviously is get this bad boy good and wired.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't wait for y'all to see the changes that are to come, because I know we've talked off camera. We're not going to put it on camera yet. We're going to wait until it happens. But we have some ideas of what we're going to do in here and how we're going to try to improve things a little bit to be able to make the content a little better. So we're really, really excited for that.
It's our little slice of heaven right here in the middle of nowhere. A little practice facility that we just I was like, hey, I've got a big garage that don't have anything in it. Let me see how much a hitting net costs, and realized it wasn't all that expensive, and bought some artificial grass, and here we are. Got a Caddy Shack.
Strung it up, yeah.
Got a Caddy Shack. Now it's turned into a hangout spot. So,
ultimate man cave.
Yeah.
You're into golfing, this is where you'd want to be. Throwing stuff at you now. Yeah, that's where we go. Right.
Okay, so we're going to jump right into it. We're going to take a look into, I guess I'll let you talk.
Yeah.
I will shut up.
Hey, look now, I was going to let you.
Take a little peek.
But no, we're taking a look into Tyler's bag today to be able to see what he's walking into 2023 with. There has been some changes.
Not for the better.
I would say some for the better.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say
Yeah.
I wouldn't say all of that. So there's been changes. He'll say some are for the worse. I say some are for way better.
I have been. I'm gonna try not to give too many spoilers to the video, but one of the changes I made, I've been hitting them a whole lot better recently.
So
I've been hitting it a whole lot better.
I'm so glad you said that, because I was just about to ruin it and say something about it. But
especially last time we played off camera. Last time we played, one of my newer clubs let me down terrible, and then all of a sudden I just started. I don't know where it came from, but I'm excited for sure. I hope it continues. But we'll see. I mean, I'm not 100% confident in my bag right now. I mean, I feel like I don't want to say I'm at a disadvantage compared to what's in Kevin's bag, but Kevin's skills are getting up there close to mine now. So the clubs are starting to make a difference. I was about to say, the last couple of times we played, it's been close. Like when we first started playing, I was whipping you by like 20 strokes.
Oh, dude, I was like $110.
Yeah, it wasn't close. And now we're talking, I beat you by 2 strokes last time we played.
Which this was off camera.
Yeah. But then even the battle golf video came down to the wire.
Yeah, that's
the 3-hole match came down to the wire. The 9 holes that we played before we even filmed those videos came down to the wire. I think you beat me by 2 strokes.
I didn't realize it was that close.
Yeah, like it's been back and forth. Like he's within a couple strokes of me. So, and you'll see whenever I dive into the bag, you'll see where he has some of the advantages. But whenever we're playing head to head, he has those advantages. Versus when we're playing as a team, like how we normally do, I can't complain.
Yeah. We
have the best of the best.
We have a really good system when we play together. If we play best ball, it's all shot determined, but normally
one person playing safety, the other one rips it.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it. Swing out of your shoes. Go for the green.
You have nothing to lose because we have one out to play.
Yeah, we play one safe, one risky. But we'll get more into that the more we get into the clubs that we're pulling and showing y'all today. But we're really stoked for y'all to see what Tyler's carrying into 2023.
piggybacking off of that a little bit, if y'all like having us sitting here talking about some stuff, go into our new Facebook group, Bogey Nation.
Yeah, Bogey Nation.
Go on to Facebook, search groups, Bogey Nation. It's a new group that we just made. It's about a month old.
Yeah.
Where our fans are going in and talking about our content and giving us ideas on what to do.
Yeah.
And on that page, we're going to be putting some full-length videos. We might put some exclusive videos up there. Might put some special previews. Might do some giveaways. Stuff like that going on.
I was going to say,
in the page.
As being a subscriber or a follower, that's really going to be the best outlet. And I know we didn't talk about it in the previous videos, but when we brought up Bogey Nation, I'm glad you just said that, because if we're going to do giveaways and stuff like that, since it is such a closed group, and not to be like anyone can subscribe on Facebook, but if we're getting interaction, because like we've always said in all of our previous videos, the comments, the criticism, we want it, because we want to be able to do better, to be able to give y'all the content that y'all deserve, because we enjoy doing this so much. We just want people to enjoy what we do as well. So Bogey Nation really is going to be the best way to be able to interact with us directly, be a part of what's going on a more regular basis, get a little better of a preview of some of our videos, and like I said, I'm glad you said it, giveaways. I think giveaways are going to be in the near future. At least in 2023, we'd like to be able to do something for somebody special.
As if I don't have enough.
Yeah, like we don't have it. Yeah, or you don't have it. I can't say we, but
well, you have 2 bags.
That's fair.
I have 8.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Bogey Nation. Follow us on Facebook. Go shoot us a message, or just post in the group once you're joined.
That's the Facebook group. Now, obviously, we have our Facebook page, which is Backing Bogies.
Yes.
But Bogey Nation is our fan page on Facebook. It's a group of our fans that are talking about some of the stuff we're putting out.
Yeah.
And we're going to throw some polls up there and do all sorts of fun stuff on there. With that being said, we are going to do a podcast.
Yes.
Coming up probably spring, summer-ish.
Yeah.
Probably. It's going to be sooner rather than later, but not too soon. Because we're still working out a bunch of the kinks.
Yeah.
But that's going to be exclusively to the Bogey Nation Facebook group. So if you're not on there already, hop in there. So that way you can, when we drop our first podcast, you can hop in there and see what these 2 jabronis are talking about.
Yeah, that's going to
Because it's going to be a bunch of nonsense.
And
it's going to be fun. Don't get it twisted. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some fun.
I will say, Bogey Nation is going to be the numero uno spot that we end up doing what we had talked about as far as. So we're going to kind of hop into it, guys. We're going to kind of let Tyler take over from here, show you what he's got. We'll kind of have a conversation about that. And
I think part of my videos, I'm just going to be diving into the clubs that I'm going to be carrying. If y'all want to actually see what I carry to the course, that's going to be another video. If that video has already been posted, it's going to be
somewhere in here.
Somewhere in here.
Or go down there and find a recommended. I don't think I was making.
I did it backwards.
I just did
we're just jabronis.
Okay.
We're gonna hop right into it. I hope y'all enjoy the video, guys.
Thank you all for tuning in. Have a good one.
Thank you, Tyler and Kevin from the desk, for that lovely intro. Here we are with Tyler's bag for 2024. 2023, holy crap.
Jumping the gun.
Yeah. Marty! So we're going to dive into...
I am here.
Kevin's still here too. We're back in the caddy shack.
Yeah.
Into caddy shack. And let's play with my button in my...
Yeah. Right.
So we're going to dive right into what I've got in the bag going into 2023, not 2024. Pretty excited with what I've got in here. Some downgrades, unfortunately, with my daughter being born in 2022. Had to make some sacrifices. I mean, I'm sure y'all saw in some of the last videos that I made talking about a new driver that I purchased. I had to make some downgrades, but I also made some upgrades. and I'll kind of get into that while I'm talking about them. So Kevin started with the big dogs, so I'll start with the big dogs as well. New in the bag is my Cobra Rad Speed.
It's beautiful.
I've only had it for couple months. Was striping it when I first got it. Started piddling my swing a little bit. Now I can't get off the tee box, and it's.
To be fair, though, I think you've only played
super aggravating.
What, 4 to 5 rounds with it?
Yeah. I mean that's pretty safe to say. Yeah. Dialed in at a 9 degree. I have it in a regular stiff shaft. It's a Fujikura graphite shaft. Got it regular flex. Got it in a 9 degree. Might piddle with that. Might dial it down a little bit to help out with my ball flight, especially with how my swing's been lately.
Even with you having it at a 9 degree, the loft you get, you cut under the ball so much, and you're not mishitting. You're catching it pure, but your swing is, you're lifting it. So that might not be
bad
idea.
So that's the big dog. So going into my next one is my TaylorMade M6 3-wood. I've had it for. I had it all through 2022 when we first started filming. It stayed in the bag. I know when we were talking about our battle golf video, I was thinking about getting rid of it. But here recently, I've had a resurgence where I figured out how to hit 3-wood. So I actually started hitting it pretty decent. There for a minute, I was starting to rely on it because I couldn't hit my driver. But got the TaylorMade M6. That's my 3-wood for 2023, the start of 2023. Going on to my, I guess I'll go to my 3 hybrid. TaylorMade Sim 2. Love this club. I don't hit it all that much. Unfortunately, I don't know why. I guess I forget I have it. Obviously, it desperately needs a cleaning. It's brand new. I mean, I've probably hit it. I can count on my hands how many times I've hit it. And I've had it for about 6-8 months. So, yeah, I mean, there's really not much else I can say other than Sim 2 Max. 3 hybrid. Don't know if it's going to stay in the bag at the end of the year, but we'll see. Like we talked about in Kevin's video.
Just this occasion.
Me and Kev actually switched 4 hybrids because he could not hit his, and I needed a rescue hybrid since my 4-iron broke. The 4-iron of my iron set, the head bent, so it's like super bent. I have it in here somewhere. I can show it to y'all. It's somewhere. I don't know how I did it or when it happened.
Because he swings like a champ.
But
I know it's probably going to be kind of hard to tell.
But I desperately needed a rescue, something that I can adjust the loft with. So we ended up swapping. I got a Callaway Epic 4 hybrid, Kevin's old hybrid, and I kind of like it because the shaft is a little bit thicker up towards the top, so it's almost like a mid-size grip, which is what I use on my irons, which I'll show y'all here in a second. But I actually hit this one pretty solid. I don't hit it all that far, but it's a fairway finder for me for sure.
And you have the adjustability.
Right. That's the main reason why I wanted it, was just because I don't have that 3 or the 4 iron. So I need something where if I need a little bit more loft or whatnot. A new addition to the bag that I was super excited about, and it's probably the only club in my bag that I can consistently hit well. A Mizuno 2-iron. It's an 18 degree. It's a Mizuno T-Zoid. I bought it out at the Point golf course. Their Tour Pro was selling it on his used rack, and I've always been wanting to use a 2-iron. I see a lot of other YouTube golfers are really going to a 2-iron now, and I was curious why. And now that I've bought one and started hitting it, I now know why. Like I can hit this thing. I can hit it one of the purest in my bag. I don't know if you can see the coat face or whatnot, but as you can see, I got it in a mid-sized grip, wind dry tack. So love these grips. So it's my go-to grip for sure.
Just to interject really quick, huge shout out to the Point, by the way, because that's also where Tyler had found the 56 degree, and he purchased it for me because he knew I had been needing a new 56. So the new 56 and the new 2 iron were both from the Point. They had a huge selection of used clubs that were, I mean, almost brand new. So it was just, yeah, it was a great deal.
So jumping into my irons, I'll just show you kind of one of my irons. I'm swinging the old. I know last year I was swinging Maiden 4s, and it was hard to let those go. So I'm back to my old Callaway Big Bertha X12s. All reliable. I've had these things for years. It's what I wouldn't say learned to play golf with, because I learned to golf with TaylorMade racks. Those were my first set of irons. Well, Ping Eye 2s were my first set of irons, and then I went to the TaylorMade racks and had those for probably a year and a half, and then I bought these. And I just needed a little bit more forgiveness being a new golfer. So a little bit of an offset, so they kind of helped me with my slice. I wouldn't even call it a fade at this point because it's going right back to a slice, but these are the only thing consistent I can hit in my bag right now. Everything else has been letting me down terribly. In the videos y'all seen, my chipping's going to crap, my driving's going to crap, but my irons are, I'm holding on with my irons.
Also, some backstory to those. That's what you taught me to golf with.
Yeah, your first set was some Top Flights, and I was like, no offense to Top Flights, but I've got a good set of clubs that are good to learn with because they're super forgiving, and I've got them all the way up to a 3 iron at the time. So yeah, I ended up giving those to Kev, and once he upgraded to his P790s, I had to sell the M4s, so these went back in the bag.
And the crazy thing is the Big Berthas have still standing the test of time. I mean, even if it's a club up, you are striping them and putting them just as far as the P790s. And that
I said the club up one, but yeah.
But that also has to do with
launch angles.
And time behind a club.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll dive right into my wedges. Nothing spectacular other than my 56. My 52 degree is an old Cleveland CG10, 52 degree. Old as a mess, but there's a reason why I have this, because I traded Kevin this one for my old Vokey. There's a reason behind it. It's because I'm looking into getting a 52 high toe. Haven't bought it yet, but that's probably going to be, it's either going to be a high toe 52 or it's going to be the new Callaway Jaws, which I'll get into why I'm thinking Callaway here in a bit. My 56 degree is my baby. It's my TaylorMade Milgrind 3. It's the one that came out in 2022, early 2022, because obviously the Milgrind 3s came out in late 2022. But I love this thing. It's got the raw face. I wish I could say that this was my most consistent club in the bag, like Kevin, but that is not the case. If y'all watched any of the videos lately, my short game and chipping game has gone to absolute down the drain. So on to my 60 degree, because I do carry a 60 degree in the bag. I don't hit it very much. I don't know why I carry it, but I do have one, and it is the Cleveland CG15 with 8 degrees of bounce, 60 degree. I don't hit it all that often. Sometimes I use it in the sand to get out of sticky situations where I need a lot of loft. It might come out of the bag because I think I'm over my 14 club mark. But I've kept it in the bag just to practice with it, because I need to be able to hit a 60. Especially with some of the greens around here. There's a lot of turtleback greens around here where you need to get it up there and have it stop. So I'm trying to learn how to hit with this to get up there and stop. So that's one of the main reasons I have it in the bag. On to the last club. I Live Lucky. Old TaylorMade Rosa, the Versa. I'm still using it. It's like the early on Spider, before the Spider ever was a thing. It's the old triangle head. Just re-gripped it to a Super Stroke pistol grip. Love this thing. It's my go-to putter. I know I've been piddling around. I bought a couple gimmicky clubs. The last time I played, I actually used a chin putter that I bought, and that was a struggle. But yeah, I mean, that's really it for my bag. Clubs that I'm carrying. I mean, I'll go in depth on what I'm hitting ball-wise and like what I carry to it into another video. But for the most part, I mean, I'm looking to do a lot of upgrading this year. I bought the Cobra because I got a good deal on it. I love to hit it, but Callaway just dropped some really nice looking clubs, and I'm probably going to spend some money, and more than likely I'm going to be an all Callaway guy by the end of the year. I'm loving the way the new Paradigm looks. I haven't hit it yet. I really want to. I'm really excited about trying to hit that club.
The blue shatter finish on the club, on the driver, man, that's beautiful.
You can come in here for the outro. I'm excited. I know Kev's a TaylorMade and Nepean guy, so he's probably either going to go I don't think he's too sold on the G 430s yet.
No,
but he hadn't hit it yet either. So
I didn't go into that in my video, but they're made for a draw, from what I've read and what I've heard. So I don't know if that's what I'll do, but
I know with him being a TaylorMade and I was a TaylorMade guy for a long time until I started hitting some other clubs. And there's just some other clubs out there that there's nothing against TaylorMade, but I feel like some of these I hit the Callaway irons much better than I hit my M4s. It has nothing against. I guess it's just what's tailored to my game. So I'm excited to hit the new Paradigm irons. I really like the way they look. I've never hit any Jaws wedges, but I'm curious to get in there and hit some.
Watching you hit these irons the way that you do, I'm excited to see you hit some new Callaways because you put work in on these irons here recently.
Yeah,
so,
I've been striping my irons. I don't know what it is, but something's changed up. So.
Yeah, and then, like I said, it goes to show these are older Big Berthas, but the love in them is still there. I mean, he's still getting so much distance off these clubs. So, yeah.
With that being said, guys, like, subscribe, comment below on what y'all want to see. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us or join up in Bogey Nation if you haven't already, like we said in the intro. We're going to be pushing a lot of content into Bogey Nation. TikTok, obviously. Hop on TikTok if you want to watch me hit some of these clubs because we're about to take some cuts here in the Caddy Shack. So thank you for watching again, guys, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Like I said, like, subscribe, leave some comments below on what y'all want to see us do next.
Yeah.
So, hope y'all enjoyed it, guys.